Guys, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the Cornercade Thursday night chill and chat, hanging out with you guys for our Let's Go show episode. I believe 46. We made it this far, guys. Unbelievable support to each and every one of you. I cannot thank you enough, guys. We got some topics to talk about tonight. As you see behind me, we got the Casino Cade firing up, ready to go. It's not going to be on for the whole show. I'm going to shut it off. The flashing lights are a little crazy for me and for y'all. But we got some home arcade tours, guys, and we got the creme de la creme, our Wrestlemania project, guys. We got a lot of topics to talk about, as always, tonight. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys in the community for stopping by, hanging out with me tonight. We got 20 people in the house. Please, if you haven't already, give this video a like, guys. I got also a poll in the chat. Go ahead and vote in that because we're going to have some fun with that tonight. But let me go ahead and bring you guys into the Cornercade here. And I got to click the extra button here. There we go. The new Restream 2.0. I got to get used to it, guys. I know. But let me scroll all the way at the top like we always do. Calvin Wong is in the house. I know there was some comments before, but I just plugged the stream in, guys. I'm ready to rock and ready to roll. So I do appreciate pregame show. Everybody stopping by. But Calvin Wong, thank you so much for being here. Fret Burners in the house. What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good week and enjoying some home arcades. 100%, man, because it's all about the gaming. Speaking of which, real quick, before we get too invested here, look at my shirt, guys. Mrs. Cornercade got this shirt for me. Here, let me move the mic real quick. Now, if that's not badass, I don't know what is. We have matching of these shirts, and then we have matching X-Men 97 t-shirts. And you can get these at Target, guys. So they're readily available. If you think it's cool, go check it out for yourself. C North is in the building, and I responded to this while I was waiting the pregame. He says, will there be nachos? God, I hope. I'm starving, guys. I haven't had any dinner. I'm very hungry, to say the least. But, you can't eat on stream, and I'm about maybe ready to eat some pizza rolls after this stream tonight because, we're all big kids at the end of the day, right? All right, Thomas Grillo, thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Cornercade and chat. Welcome aboard, man. We got Gramps Arcade. Let's do this. Hello, everyone. Damian Williams is in the house. He says, new for $250. Where the fluff did you find this deal at? Damian, we'll get to that. Hold that thought. And I assume you're talking about the Casino Cade, right? And Jason, Little Alien, of course, about to go down, man. Of course, about to go down. Thank you for being here and moderating as always. Oh, let's see. Smiling optical microscope. Interesting. Rexer is so sad about this. Hey, man, it's about gaming, and we got to bring the games in the arcade to game with. So that's one of the things. I'll get to that in a second, man. I'll get to that, I promise. Provolone Joe is in the building. Thank you so much, man, for being here. The number one cheese in home arcade is back. What's up, Danny and Chad? I was actually going to get me some string cheese for a snack. I was that hungry. Julio Hernandez is in the building. Good evening, everyone. Casino Mania is in the Cornercade. We'll get to that. I promise you guys. Vic Vicious is here. I'll watch for a few. Love your content, but got to be up early, so make it good. Hey, I got to be up early too. First of all, I got to get to dinner, and I love you guys, so that's why I'm here tonight live with you guys in the building. But we got to go to the zoo tomorrow, dude, and we got to be out of here by 10 a.m. I mean, normally I kind of wake up at like 9:30ish, so yeah, I got to be up early too. Let's see, Richie's Caves Retro Caves in the building. Evening and happy gaming. Thank you for stopping by, man. Robert Brown is here saying good evening to everybody. Fred Burner says the shirt is fire. Let's go. Hey, shout out to Mrs. Cornercade. She's the one that landed this for me, so it's really cool. I love it. Let's see. Just Day says the Casino Cade is surprisingly decent. We'll get to it. I want you guys to re-ask all these questions because I'm just saying hi to everybody. But when we get on this, that's gonna be our first topic, guys. I want everybody's voice to be heard, and that's why the chat is in there for sure. Hospy is in the house. So based on Jason Little Alien and your advice, purchase the Galaga Deluxe, put together a beautiful thing. So 100%, man. So listen, I am never gonna steer anyone wrong when it comes to recommendations from, if you guys want something recommended from me to you, and if I don't know it, I'm gonna maybe do some research on it and find out a solvable answer to help either your problems or recommendations. So we recommended the Galaga Deluxe, a beautiful cab. Literally, you can't go wrong. I mean, all of the arcades that you see in the Cornercade, I would recommend 100%. So yeah, if you guys ever want to ask me, just let me know. Be part of the conversation. Ken Smith is in the building. Bought for my wife was bought for wife as she loves the Wheel of Fortune. Enjoyed it myself. Yeah, it's not that bad, guys. Like we initially got obviously there's no nostalgia to this. Anybody that's trying to make this argument right now is just a bunch of bozos. If you had, a Sega Star Wars trilogy, Wrestlemania cab, or a Smash TV cab, but you're opting to get the Casino Cade, I mean, I don't really think there's many of us in the community that's going to do that. So that's the problem with Arcade1up and their lack of new releases. So we'll get to that, trust me. But Ken Smith, thank you so much, man, for stopping by. Godly is in the building saying, let's go. That's right, man. Let's go. Thank you so much for being here. Kevin Clausen, another let's go. That's right, man. LFG, get them in the chats. Get them, let your voice be heard, guys. And Provolone Joe says, Casino Cade looks dope on the end cap. Yeah, it was really the only place to put it for right now because my streaming setup's here, which will change eventually, guys. I'm going to be shifting to, well, I guess it's opposite, so over there, and I'll be down like a separate aisle. You'll see it. And then like where I'm streaming right now, guys, we can fit two, deluxe size arcades here, so that's what's gonna happen. More arcades, more better, and I can fit two more behind me, and then so four total. We're maxed out for the most part, and I could always expand into the closet area as well. But if you see here, we're just kind of walking right here. There's enough space for me to get behind everything, and I put up some pictures, guys. If you haven't seen it, of the cornercade, and I was gonna, I was contemplating whether to do a arcade tour video. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow night. I do want to play the games too, but I was like, hey, I'll go live real quick, talk to the community. But I was kind of thinking of doing, an upgraded room tour because it's been like 6 months, guys, since you guys have seen it. And obviously, if you see behind me, there has been some major, major changes, guys. So this is going to be the biggest, baddest expanded room tour. I was thinking about adding more artwork like up here. I don't know. I don't want to get like too hog wild and crazy with it because it does cost a lot of money. I mean, each marquee that you see on the wall is like $10. And then obviously you're buying the picture frame. The picture frame is like 25, 20, and then the picture itself can be like $5. So it adds up over time where it's like, shit, I could just get another, cabinet or something. So let's keep that in mind before I go on a rant. But first topic, guys, hitting in today. You guys like to chat up, down, all around? Let's see. If I do this and I do that, there we go. So what was I gonna say? Okay, so Casino Cade. We're getting into that. Obviously, guys, if you don't have your T-can emojis ready, I mean, we're ready, locked and loaded here, ready to roll for tonight, guys. Okay, so the Casino Cade. So let's just backtrack this just a little bit so you guys can have some relevant events if you haven't been following the channel. I put out a video, guys, recently about the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe, another one that we got in 2024. A little bit of clickbait, a little bit not. I mean, I'm telling the truth in there. We, not Arcade1up, not the community, we're getting another Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. And that's exactly what happened. And actually, guys, it's all disassembled in the closet, ready to roll for our project that we got going on. And I have partnered with a familiar face in the home arcade community. If you guys don't know him, his name is Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger. And we have decided to take that Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe and make it into a Wrestlemania cab. So that I'll let you know that it'll be the next thing we talk about. But hitting on the Casino Cade. So when I went to Synergy, you guys know that from any type of PD7 walk and talks that you guys have done. We initially went there. It was not what was kind of advertised or what we really thought it was. The cabinets were in rough shape. PD7 just recently did a walk and talk where he went back there, showed the Mortal Kombat Deluxe, and I said, hold up, wait a minute. How much is that, PD7? Like, I wanted to see like the condition of that before I actually went down there. The thing was in immaculate condition. And first of all, for the journey to be at somebody's house and not get destroyed, then travel back to the store to get returned, then travel from the store. I mean, the store, any store, is going to be a who's who of getting destroyed. Then the travel from the store to Synergy and not getting destroyed. Then Synergy handling it and putting it out and not getting destroyed is probably an absolute miracle. Nothing was missing. It was $350 price. I said, I'll give you $300. They said deal. So I got the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe, as you guys know from the video that we did. I got that for $300. So really excited to kind of jumpstart the project here for a little bit cheaper than paying full retail of $500 for it. Then I was looking around and we got there like 10 minutes before close, guys. So it was just like, I wish I would have like had a chance to document this, like do a little mini walk and talk, have some fun with it. We didn't have time, guys. We came in there. I mean, it was like 85 degrees out. We had both the kids, the whole family was there. Mrs. CC, we're drilling, like trying to take apart this cabinet. And the guy's just looking at us, and I'm wearing the 1UP hat, and like the employees are like, "Oh, this is like like you're official." I'm like, "Yeah, son, this ain't no game." Like they knew it. Like, you got the hat. I was like, "Yeah, this is go time, man. You know who you're talking to right now." But so we were taking apart that, and it was a fun little venture. But I noticed that there was a couple casino cades there, and that was it. And they actually had the bar top of the II arcade. I was kind of tempted to just say, "Hey, I'll give you $50 for that thing." Like, it's been there literally for like a year. So it's been there since I did the first walk and talk there. So yeah, it was kind of cool, kind of fun. So I was looking at the built Casino Cade was 350, and I was like, it's kind of could be nicked up. I didn't really have a chance to like look at it. But yeah, so then I looked at, there was one like new in box. And I was like, okay, would you do 200 for that one? Because I didn't see a price at all. It was, who knows if it was priced or not. The guy said, I can't go that low. I said, okay, what can you do? This is kind of like the take it or break it moment here. And he said, I'll do 250. I was like, let me check real quick. I asked Mrs. Corner Kate, and she said, get it. If you got to put it on a credit card, just do it. Who cares? And so I was like, okay, let's take it. Let's take it. Like, I wasn't planning on buying the Casino Cade by any stretch of the imagination. And that brings us back to our poll. I was asking the community here, would you guys pick up the Casino Cade brand new in box for 250? Like, what would you guys do? So chat, let your voice be heard. Let me know down below here. What would you guys do? Would you guys, let's bring it back in here. I gotta click the button, right? What would you guys do for the Casino Cade? Would you buy it for 250? Is it worth that? Was it worth having a little bit? Now, we did an unboxing and review. If you guys are new to the channel, we did this, several months ago. So, um, just as a heads up, we've already done content on this. So if you guys were looking for a review, it's there on the channel. Just have to scroll back, and we did an unboxing. That unboxing was brutal. If anybody knows, that was the jump start to the unboxing of the unboxings. It took us like 2 hours to do that. It was insane. So we did that, and it was like all warped and stuff. I built this thing in like 25 minutes flat. Like, it was insane. It was super easy to build. This is like the best intro cab for somebody to build if you don't know. But deluxe cabs now, they're so easy to build. But yeah, long and short, I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make the splash. Now, I will preference this. It was brand new in box. Everything was wrapped, ready to go. Whoever had it, like, they maybe attempted to try to build this thing because the screws were like, some of the bags were opened, but whoever had it took really good care. They individually put like all the B screws in like their own baggie. Like, it was well taken care of. Now, I will say this. When I was on the backside of this thing, I was like, uh-oh. There was a plug, and I don't have the picture, but well, here. It doesn't matter. So there was one of the plugs that plugs in. It looked like a sound one. It wasn't an audio one because it wasn't an audio jack, but it was definitely a sound or a light or power one. That was like broken off essentially. It's like almost like somebody plugged it in, then they like pulled it out, but the whole thing came out with it. There was like an attachment piece to that. So when I was putting it together in the back, I was like, "Oh no, I bet you this is why it was like $200." Um, and so I was like, "Oh no," like, and I was like, "Okay." So I put it back, and then I was like, "Okay, so wait a second, like let's just see what happens." I fired it up. The lights start to turn on. I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. That's positive. The sound is there." I'm like, "Okay, great." The only thing that's wrong with this thing is the topper. The topper doesn't light up. That's the broken piece, is the topper. And I think it looks better not lit up. So I'm like, "Oh, the hell with it. Who cares?" Now, I'll probably contact Arcade1up just to see if they can do anything, but I would assume that they would have to send me a whole big top, the whole big half Casino Cade, essentially, if that's possible, because this doesn't really affect gameplay at all. That's their new thing. If it doesn't affect gameplay, we're not warranting it out. So let's see here. Julio Hernandez has a question here. Danny, how difficult was the assembling the Casino Cade compared to your first one? I answered that question 100%. This thing was easy peasy, dude. The problem was there was like some warped boards, and it wasn't like lining up. It was a cluster, man. But this one was so easy to put together. Provolone Joe says, I would get it for that price. I like the variety and it actually looks well made. Yeah, it is. So the bar top is like a whole solid construction piece. It comes built like that. You just put the top and the bottom together, and it's really nice. Now, I will say, Calvin Wong says I would have put 250 towards retro shooter guns. All right, sorry. Let me ask you this, because I'm not familiar with that. The retro shooter guns are those. It was like that semi machine gun, right? That's like black. It looks really cool. So I buy the gun, and what can I do? Do I just plug it in Time Crisis and away I go, or do I need to spend an extra like 250, $500 to get all those games and retro shooter games with that? Let me know, because that's where it starts to add up. And like, I'm here to fill out the arcade. At the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, let's just say I bought the Casino Cade for 250, had fun with it until a new release came out. I needed some room, and I sold this thing on Marketplace for 400. Like, okay, did I lose any sleep? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just made a profit of 150 bucks. Like, I think it's a great deal. That's just me. That's me. So Relapse says Casino Cades aren't worth 250 to me because I'm not into those types of games. But if it were a consideration, it would depend on which games it is. Yeah, it's a good point. It was funny because when I put it together last night, and then even this morning when I was playing the Word one. So here, let me just show you real quick. I'm gonna eventually shut this off because it's just burning sitting there on the tablet here. But I'm gonna load up Puzzle Mania just to kind of show you guys real quick. And I think it'd be more fun once we unlock all the other like 20 games that it comes with. That'll be kind of cool, like playing like the different like card games and casino type games. But so it's firing up right now. But like, I think this is one of my favorite ones. Like, you're trying to solve the puzzle, and I wish you had more time. You only get like 3 minutes to do it. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's not when you're actually playing the game. Oh, okay, so here it says, no, the kit with games and two guns, like 300-400, I think. So I just plugged the guns into like the big buck hunter. Well, I have big buck hunter. I guess that's like my toss up. It's like, yeah, I could get new guns, but then what, they're like laying on the floor because they're big like semi machine guns. They're not gonna fit in that little slot that big buck hunter has, and they're definitely not fitting in Time Crisis. That's just a handheld gun. Like, what am I doing with that? What's going on, Gotham City? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so as you see here, okay, so I was gonna. I don't know if anybody's played the Casino Cade here. It's in the chat live that knows what's going on. But you're gonna pick a topic. It says before and after. This is all touch screen right here. It's like a tablet essentially, and then it's gonna head back up here, and it makes a cool chime. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it was like do 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 do, like the Wheel of Fortune, and you go ahead and you spin it, and you're gonna solve the puzzle up top. I was playing it. I had fun for 250, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm about the games. I'm about having fun, and this is dope. Now this is just the Casino Cade, so I get it. Like, if Smash TV is out, I'm not buying the Casino Cade. All right, that's about enough of that. So it shuts down really quick, but yeah, 250. I'm in. Let's say, okay, Shotgun Sean in the house. He says 250. I say it's worth it. Yeah, anything. And I said this, guys. I said, hey, this is a 299 cab, like 100% when this thing came out, right? So for me to kind of set that bar and to buy it new for 250, I was like, okay, I'm in on that. I can have some fun with that. And that the kids and the family have fun. I mean, that's what this is all about, man. It's about gaming and being with your friends and your family and with your kids and your wives. Like, it's all about having fun and gaming, and if the Casino Cane helps do that, even if it's albeit a short time or whatever, it's great. It fits right in that end cap perfectly because it's only like this thick, and a normal Arcade1up is like twice the size. So right now it fits perfectly, and it's not ideal. It wasn't my first purchase. I wasn't going there asking for it, but it was there, and I said, hey, let's do this. Um, yeah, Gotham City says Arcade One Up Wheel of Fortune is straight trash to me, and it isn't worth 50 cents. So there you go. He's not in on that. So it's kind of a real split in the community. I got the poll up. Looks like we got 45 votes. I'll go ahead and end it because we're kind of done with this topic now. But it's 58% saying no, 42% say yes. So that's kind of where we're at. But I appreciate everybody's feedback, kind of leaning towards the no. But again, I can always sell it to these things, I can sell it to my mother-in-law or something if she wanted to buy it. Take the 250, boom, it cost me nothing. I was playing around with it, having fun. So there's options as long as you hold the product, you hold inventory, you can sell some things. So there's always that. But let's see here. Big B says, is Big Buck Hunter worth it? I've read bad reviews. I am gonna 100% say Big Buck is 1,000% worth it. The new deluxe model is worth it. Get the Big Buck Hunter. But I will preference this. Like we did with Retro 530, you're going to want to get that $200 light up marquee 100%. And we have a video on that as well, if you were contemplating and seeing what that looks like. But the mini games alone are super fun. That will keep you entertained. It's endless hours of play just on the mini games, the bonus games, not even to mention like the actual 2 games that it comes with. And yes, it doesn't come with 4, it comes with 2. I hate when Arcade1up does this. They're trying to expand their games list by just slicing it in half. A little Fast and Furious reminiscence, but it comes with 2 games. It's Safari and Big Buck Hunter Pro, and it is fun. It's fun. I will say that. Oh, okay. So Calvin Wong says, no, it's small guns you can use in your TV or modded caps. See, I don't have that. So like I can't just plug them in my TV. I need to get all the equipment and stuff. So like if you already have it, maybe like upgrading your guns, yeah, that'd be okay. But yeah, not so much for me. Relapse says, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it comes down to how much enjoyment you're having with any game. 110%, man. And we for the most part have every single game that Arcade1up has released for the most part. I mean, I don't have, we've built, obviously, we have 24 cabs here. I want to say 24, but we've built over like, I don't know, 50 or 60 of them. And I got the I got the pong table right outside the store too. But yeah, so like I've never had a burger time come through here, but again, those are like that 57-inch high, first, second, third generation where they're a little bit short. So I don't have any of those. I have like the re-released, deluxe models, and with the riser, so like Blitz that has that midway form factor and shape. So we have those at the when it's all said and done. Yeah, Big Vicious, Glenn shotguns would be really dope to try out. Like I don't. I feel like I don't need them, but I don't know what I got until I have it. Like much like like a TV with 120 hertz refresh rate. If you always have 60 hertz refresh rate, you don't know what you're missing until you actually get it and watch it. And you be like, oh yeah, that is pretty cool. So probably the same thing with Glenn's guns. It's like, hey, these ones work just fine, but yeah, I can imagine that they're gonna be like way better, and it makes it feel like you're shooting a real gun kind of thing. Julio Hernandez says, it's affordability. That's the key word and what made most of the community start the hobby. If they can price deluxes or XLs in the right price, it's a win-win. For sure. I completely agree. It's where you start to get out of that realm where it's like, oh man, I could just get like a real arcade for this price, or just skip it all together and get something else. But all right, it's enough of the Casino Cade. I appreciate everybody hanging tight for the 250 sale. I thought it was fun. I just got it, threw it up there. We're here for the creme de la creme, guys. And again, I don't have any pictures of what we're about to start, but we're gonna try to transform our Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe Arcade1up to a Wrestlemania cab, with all of the arcade wrestling games. So your Wrestle War, your WrestleFest, Wrestlemania, of course, at the very least. And I might see if I can put on like MK4 and cool stuff on that. I don't know. Like I said, Ezekiel's helping me out, and we're just gonna see what happens. Already got the artwork for it. We're gonna get that laid out and on. I'm gonna see what I can do video wise for this one, because he's gonna be doing a lot of things on his back end. I don't know how this is gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna get the cabinet. I think what we're gonna. There's a lot of moving parts. I think he might get it all. We might vinyl it, put it on, and I might just do a live build of WrestleMania. I don't know, because there's gonna be a mini PC involved. I've never modded anything to this extent, guys. So you're just gonna have to bear with me. But we're trying something new, because at the end of the day, we're not getting the titles from Arcade1up. We're not getting the titles from anywhere really. I think I think the 2 coolest things that I've seen so far, and chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I really do appreciate the Golden Tee Deluxe, and I might be in a small market on that one, but it was a big upgrade, guys. Like I said, we did a review video on it. So I kind of go over the upgrade from the 3/4 scale Gen 1 to the Golden Tee Deluxe now. So really, it's right over there. Really impressed and happy about that. But again, for most people, it's kind of like, okay, that's nothing really. And then I want to say the buy stuff arcades. Super Sprint, like that's obviously it's got to come here to the corner cade. Maybe we mod the Wheel of Fortune. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think the buy stuff team just blown away, guys. It's so cool. And I get it, guys. It's Super Sprint. It's just Super Sprint, but this can be just the start of something. If it's just, what if it's just your favorite title? What if it's just, a Sega Jurassic Park shooter and it has all the shooting games or something on it? Like, that's cool. Like, done properly in the right form factors. Like, this is what we want. So, huge shout outs for that team over there, small niche team, for getting it done and producing something that Arcade1up just doesn't want to, or they can't because they're using retailers as a crutch, which again, I don't understand this. When these guys are going to sell it, why can't you like figure out a way to get it done? Nobody wants to hear the excuses. Not one person here in the community or a casual fan wants to hear any excuses. You get paid to do a job, so go do it. Period. End of story. Like, get it done. The community wants new stuff. We're sitting here begging for it, guys. Let's get it done. So we're all in the pool of wanting these home arcade companies to succeed and become successful, but they got to get it done at the end of the day. And we've been hearing, Smash TV Robotron is kind of like the last kind of saving grace. Who knows what's going to happen with that? It gives me big Time Crisis vibes, where we were promised, we got that leak list. Time Crisis was coming out like a year and a half, 2 years later. It finally came out. It's like, what is going on with that? So, long and short, guys, we talk about, me making, MK2 Deluxe into Wrestlemania, guys. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And like, what would you do as a cabinet? So let's take that midway form factor, or really anything. I mean, I was going over renders, guys, and the Fast and the Furious behind me is the exact cutout of the stand-up Hydro Thunder, which got me thinking, like, okay, maybe that'll be another mod project. I don't need two of those things. Me and Mrs. Corner Cake got a racing, out of us kind of thing. Maybe we transform one of. Can you think about it? That like teal, like orange, like tea molding, like that would be kind of cool. That would be pretty cool. But chat, let me check in with you guys and see what's going on. We got Glairzilla in the building saying, "What's up, Danny? Thank you so much, man, for stopping by." Make sure you guys give this video a like if you haven't. It goes a long way into supporting the channel. Shotgun Sean says, in the beginning, though, there were no lit marquees or included risers and better audio, so I can see where the price should be higher, no more than $5.99. I think that sweet spot is $4.99, but I would like it if Arcade1up just stuck to $3.99. I know it's tough, but do $3.99 with the play guard deck surface and the lit up coin doors. 100% on that. And they have come a far way. I mean, these form factors now are so much better than what they used to be. I mean, I remember putting the Swan design cookie cutter cabs together, the MVC one cab put together. It was cool at the time, but they've come so far. I mean, X-Men 97 is just big and bulky. Yeah, is that the title that we, looking at right now? Is that the title that we wanted, skinned? Probably not, But the form factor's there, and you can always customize it. You can get a new marquee to slide on there. There's options, but if you have the shell and the games, you can do whatever you want cosmetically to these things. Vic Vicious says, Danny, I have Golden TXL. I got the Deluxe to mod into a championship bowling cab. That is dope. We talk about modding. Dope. I mean, Silver Strike got me going crazy. The bowling on there is fun. That's why I'm glad I have it. But Vic Vicious, you could probably say and agree with everybody else in the community that the Gen 1 and then jump to Golden Tee Deluxe is literally 110% better. Like the form factor, everything about it. Hopsy thinks, I think you need better buttons for Wrestlemania in order to mash. Oh, come on, Hopsy, please. Okay, let me break this down for you guys real quick. So let me go step by step. So we got Repro Arcade. You guys know them in the community. 19K Fox just recently did a Killer Instinct 2 cab from Mortal Kombat. So same kind of thing, just WrestleMania. So he got that side art and graphics from them. We went through them. We got that Ezekiel Chicago Retro Rangers, got it on standby, ready to go. I'm going to get the marquee from Joe Sabos. We're obviously going to put real IL buttons in this thing with cherry micro switches. I'm going to switch the joysticks over to black. I know they were red and blue on the arcades, but I'm going to go black back top joysticks. I think those look really sweet. We're going to do the purple T molding on this thing, like that tape T molding. I want this thing to still blend in with the Arcade1ups. I don't want this to be some just like, XL real looking thing. I want this still to be nice, but still look like, oh, Arcade1up made it. I still want to leave Arcade1up logos on there. I still want to do all of that. Ezekiel, if you're listening, if you're here watching the replay, let's keep that front kick plate because I want to keep the Midway logo down there and the Arcade1up logo on the top. So gonna light up the coin doors, retro 530. So there's gonna be a lot of moving pieces in the home arcade modding companies that will help us true and through. And then I assume we're gonna use like a mini PC build for this thing. Again, I haven't got to that part. He said, Ezekiel, that's all you. Like, well, most of this is gonna be him, but I'm like, that's all you. The modding part of the mini PC, no chance. I can't do it. It's not gonna happen. That's way above my head. So we'll see. It's gonna be really, really exciting though. And Relapse, 100%, just get it done. Like, just do it, man. Just get it done. But again, I can see if Arcade1up's like trying to sell off, they're trying to do their own thing, trying to get bought by somebody else, which could be a good thing at the end of the day, because then you see, other, you see this new the face of the company kind of make it better, or they could just disband it and do something else with it. Robert Brown says, I would add more racing games to my Outrun cab. Yeah, because we're starting to run out of room here, guys. And for those of you that, obviously collect these things, so you want to try to fit more games and mod. It's a big part of the community for sure. Finn's Bassman says, I would like to make a WWF Superstars cab. Also, Robotron cab looks great. Yeah, if you saw our live stream last week, you would see that we had a mock-up of a Robotron that Ezekiel did, which was awesome. Relapse said a Robotron cabinet would look lit, considering a nice form factor cabinet like Robotron vinyl. It's kind of like the Dynamo 5, but just like the marquee doesn't come out like it does on Dragon's Lair there. So Mr. Monday Night is here, gracing us with his presence. Says they should do a CVS 1, CVS 2, and a Chaos. Throw a couple SNK titles on it. And ride the wave of Terry Bogard going into Street Fighter 6. That'd be cool. I'm hoping that would be nice. It'd be nice, something just fresh, cool, hip, like wow, like the wow factor there. Like, holy cow, they did this, that, or the other. Like, that would be something that would be cool for sure. Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, RoboCop. Yeah, that's what I said. RoboCop, not Robotron. Yeah, I don't even know if I still have. Let me see. Let me bring up the email real quick, buddy. Here, let me bring this down. So I think I still have it. Might have deleted it. I have to clear out my inbox because there's a lot of emails and I don't want to get confused. I think I deleted it. See if I can check the trash. Yeah, okay, I got it right here. I probably saved it too. All right, let me show you guys real quick. Yeah, just so you guys know. Boom. Did it go on? No, it didn't. Here, let me bring you guys down. Oh, the Restream-a-thon. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if I can kind of zoom in here for you. But it's kind of got that dynamo form factor there. But it's just like the marquee. I mean, you could just leave the marquee straight. Who the hell cares? Like, it's close enough, right? Yeah, but Ezekiel did this up, man. So cool looking. So he sent a bunch of those over to the channel. We were having fun with that for sure. But yeah, that's that. God, I hate when it does this now. It just doesn't automatically make me big. Like, they gotta fix that. Restream, you're doing right. You're doing things right, but you gotta fix that. Let's see. Let's bring you guys back in here. Okay, let's see. Brian says, hey, Dark Canuck, looks like you just joined us. Thank you for stopping by, man. Brian says, I wish I had more Arcade1ups here in Iceland. Ordering outside the country, paying tax shit before it's horrible. Yeah, you're like Michael B. the Game Genie. You're trying to get one cab. It's like impossible. It stinks. It does suck at the end of the day. There you go. Yep. See, told you. Yep, told you. No way. Ezekiel does some good work, man. He's off the chain. He's probably one of the best ones to pair up with here to kind of do a project. So that's going to be fun for sure. Wrestlemania, does anybody have questions? I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory of what's happening here. I'm going to be excited once it's in the building. I think we should have all of the pieces ready to go. And we'll just do a live WrestleMania unboxing essentially. We'll just build it. I think that'd be kind of cool. That would be dope. Well, what do you guys think in the chat? I think that'd be down for that. Yeah, relapse. You could probably do 100%. I'm sure there's a company that could come out and make a custom cab. So it could make a custom marquee that wraps around for the RoboCop for sure. Just take a dynamo and then boom, you're done, ready to go. Yes, an Alien versus Predator arcade would be so cool too. I want to say Fox did a really cool job of doing his in the dynamo form factor, and then also doing a MVC2 in that dynamo factor as well. It looks really, really sharp, really cool. Okay, let's get to here real quick. Bring you guys down. Let's see. I got two guys. Big B in the chat is here, and you guys know him as Dr. Z as well. They sent me two arcade tours here, so we're gonna show those off while we're chilling, chatting, and talking with you guys. Let me just go to the screen share if I can find it. Give me 1 second. So we're gonna take a look at his, and it's pretty cool. So a very small space to work with. Very small. I got the Golden T Deluxe. Love it. I would love these pinballs, man. Those pinballs look so sharp, dude. This is Big B's arcade here. Small space, but he's making it happen. He's making it work. So here's some still shots. You know, he's making it happen, guys. So you got the At Games Legends mod. They're gonna have to turn that into a super sprint, my guy. See about doing that. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff, and people are making it happen with the small spacing. Eventually, you have to push everything together. I love how you did that blitz just like we did. He modded that blitz into a 2-player. Looks really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be cool. Relapse Wrestlemania is a timeless classic. It's gonna be dope. I'm excited. Dark Connect says that Wrestlemania was a sweet. Put a Raspberry Pi in it. We're seeing what our options are. Because I heard that a PC would like make it run better or smoother. I don't know. I want to get this thing like dope if we can. Like we're on the main menu, it shows like the Undertaker, like replacing Ryu or whatever. Like it's gonna look like an Arcade1up cab. Like that is my goal. I don't want this thing to be some bootleg thing that I'm like hitting a bunch of buttons to set up. I want it to be I turn the power on and you have the menus just like Arcade1up. You're cycling through the games just like Arcade1up. I want it to be an Arcade1up recreation. Bringing Wrestlemania to the house like it should be. It should have been done a long time ago. Vic Vicious says I'm modding an Aliens and RoboCop cab. I'm sorry. Hopefully we get an Alien versus Predator. And I'll inline them all in a row with the T2. Beautiful. Yeah, that would definitely be pretty cool, man. We're hoping. I'm hoping for something, Vic Vicious and community. I'm hoping for anything. So Big B, thank you so much for sending that into the channel, man. Really do appreciate it. Guys, I always want to see your home arcades. I mean, it's cool. Like those pinballs look dope. Very exciting stuff. If you guys want to send your home arcade into thecornercade@gmail.com, that's our email. That's how you contact us. If you want to go ahead and do that, we would love to share with each and everybody in the community. Now, I will preference this. Dr. Z went in. This is like a 20-minute video. So we're going to be chilling and chat. We might make it smaller on the side. Well, we're gonna see here. This is a long video, so I mean, I appreciate him doing his thing here. See if I can bring that up somewhere in over the rainbow. There we go. Let's make this bigger, guys. Okay, so bam. You get hit right in the face. Now, this is the 1863 arcade because his house was built in 1863, and that was a long time ago, my guy. Now I'm not gonna have the music running and stuff, but he says he's gonna put like his goal is to put arcade carpet in eventually when we hit down the road here. We're standing right in the face. When we come right here, we got a Ridge Racer sitting there, and we're right in the middle of a real NFL blitz here. So we'll let this guy play for a little bit, and we'll talk and chill with what's going on here. You guys keep the conversation going. Brian, I just put my MVC2 together here in my apartment. The start of my collection. Let's go, man. Let's go. That's a really nice cab to have for sure. All right, so we're gonna swing. We're swinging out to looks like the black hole. No, okay, so it looks like he modded an HD and put the big back box on there. Yeah, Big Vicious. We did the same, man. I sold my Turtles cabin. Hope we get a TMNT Deluxe or XL. Now I feel like I may have to mod my very own. Oh, if Arcade1up kind of stays in their direction, I'm sure they're gonna come out with one. So don't be too scared about that. I think that might be a safe one to be recreated into a deluxe for sure. So we'll see what happens. And we're gonna take another look. It looks like this is another HD micro something Arcade1up made with a 32-inch screen. I don't know. Oh, Julio Hernandez spreading the love, dude. It says mini PC is the best way to go. The iRetro gaming guy modded an older Arcade1up to Wrestlemania. Dude, Julio Hernandez coming through, man. Thank you. Wow, I can't click on this though. I'm gonna have to. Can you please send this to my email? Please send that to my email. Yeah, Jax, Wrestlemania Deluxe, you damn right. Did you guys watch the video? Like, did you like that? The Undertaker invaded the corner K, guys. I got the purple lights and on the Undertaker. And anybody who understands, well, why'd you pick the Undertaker? Well, the Undertaker's on the side art, man. That you gotta pick that. Otherwise, I would have had Austin breaking the glass and giving me a Stone Cold Stunner in the corner K. Relapse says, looking at the WrestleMania roster makes me a bit sad seeing how many of those legends have passed away. That's life, man. I mean, that's 100% true. That's 100% true. I might be the minority of this, but I like WrestleMania a little bit better than WrestleFest, but they're both legendary. Come on now. Brian says they really need a software update for the Pac-Man, Galaga, and other games to allow scan lines instead of smoothing. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. Most of the time they have the scan lines, but yeah, it's just smoothing. And so that was so you'll see here Dr. Z has a lot of these on rollers because he moves them around. And obviously I would assume maybe flooding issues or something like that make him a little bit taller. So you'll see most of his calves are on these roller guys. But he is a huge arcade, guys. Huge arcade. Fred Burner says, putting a PC in your Arcade1up will be a game changer. I'm putting them in many of my cabs soon as well. Okay. This is a first for me, guys. It's it's exciting, but I'm nervous. I've never done this before. So we'll see what happens. Oh, thank you so much, Julio. He says, I sent the link. Thank you. I'll definitely have to check that out after the show. So there's his Ridge Racer. Looks like he's got the modding box in it from Buy Stuff Arcades. He's got the pedals too. He's modded a lot of his cabs too, guys. You'll see that trend as we continue here. Do you guys want me to put volume on this or?
So that's a great if you're looking for something else there. The original one I sold had the light up coin door that I added, but maybe that's one in the future too. Next, it has a real NFL Blitz. This is an actual NFL Blitz that I had. I bought from an online auction. I always wanted to play Blitz. That was one of my favorite games when I was a teenager in my 20s. Absolutely loved it. This is phenomenal. I know the screen doesn't show up perfectly and the marquee looks a little washed out on film, but this is a beautiful unit. It is a heavy big boy, probably about 400 pounds. So I actually hired movers to move this. And when the movers showed up, I offered them $100 to move it, and they said, oh, no problem, one thing. And I will tell you, that was the best $100 I ever spent. If I ever move out of here, this bad boy is staying, but it is glorious.
Do you see that, chat? Like, that's part of the reason why we don't have real arcades. I know somebody who wants to give me for free a Mortal Kombat 1 arcade, a real one. I don't know how to get it out of his house. We got to bring it upstairs. Like so it's like I want to see some pictures and see what condition it's in, but that's what I'm saying. These things are just massive monsters.
And the coin doors work and they're lit up. Phenomenal. An old Pepsi machine. Why not? It actually is a Coke machine that was converted to a Pepsi machine, but I digress.
Yeah, probably.
Over to some of my big boys here. I do have a Play Choice 10. That was my recent edition last summer. One became available, and I remember going to my local stores and seeing them at the checkout and playing Play Choice 10, this has an amazing game lineup. I couldn't resist. So you have all the Mario Brothers. I have a modded Mario 3 that has a battery backup, so it saves the game. And then you have Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Paperboy, Dr. Mario, Contra, Castlevania, Double Dragon, and Tecmo Bowl. That is a Murderer's Row. The screen's not great. I may try to recap.
Hold on a second. Hold on, Dr. Z. Hold on a second. Did he just say what I think he just said? Hold on. Let's bring that back.
Dr. Mario, Contra, Castlevania, Double Dragon, and Tecmo Bowl. That is a Murderer's Row.
Did you get that from me, Dr. Z? Hold on a second. Murderer's Row? That's something that I said. Hold on. I love it. Oh, that's, trust me, we'll keep on going here. We'll keep on going.
The screen's not great. I may try to recap it in the future, but I haven't even tried anything like that yet. But the unit is great, and I gotta have Nintendo in here, and I'm so happy to have my Play Choice 10. Another big unit I have here is my Polycade. Now my Polycade, if you take a step back, it has the form factor of a traditional arcade. I know there's Polycades out there that are a little more modern and wall mounted, but this is one of the older ones, and it has a PC running the Polycade software, which by the way is a free software, and it imports your Steam library. So what I've done is I've tried to find games in here that play well on arcade sticks, and games that actually have some arcade games on them. So like the Capcom Stadium Collection, you have Castlevania Collection, Contra Collection, and I put some modern ones on here too, like the modern Double Dragons, modern DuckTales, anything I thought would be a cool one. All the modern fighters, Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Mayhem Brawler, anything that's a beat 'em up I put on here. Some Pac-Man, some of the more modern Pac-Mans are on here. It floods flawlessly. If I peek in there, you might be able to see there's a gaming PC running the whole show, but it runs flawlessly. Both of these keyboards here, or these controllers, operate as Xbox controllers, so it maps to Steam perfectly, and the Polycade software just imports all the games. So this is an ever-growing library, and I'm keeping this for just modern stuff. And another cool feature with the software too, it plays the Mario theme when you go through the menu. So let's do that really quick.
That is pretty sick.
Love that. So my Polycade allows me to play my modern things. Now, moving over to my big showpiece here. It's my Buy Stuff Arcade / Retro Lizard Daytona USA with a Thrustmaster 248, I believe, as well as a flight stick.
That's insane.
In the Daytona skin.
He's got an insane arcade,
so
guys.
This has a bunch of games on it, and they're phenomenal. I got Windows games. I have Techno Parrot. If you want to go Star Wars, we have Battle Pod, as well as Star Wars Trilogy, and all those play on the flight yoke. So if I just manipulate the flight yoke, I can play those games flawlessly on, I believe, a 32-inch TV. Retro Lizard hooked me up and actually added in the flight stick into his build and upgraded this because I had to wait a little while for it to be built. But this is a great system. It's got Daytona, force feedback in the wheel. It has all the games you could possibly think of for a racer. It even has some Switch games on here. So if I go down, they have Cruising USA, all the Mario Karts, Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart DX from the arcades, Outrun. My favorite personal game here is Outrun 2, which this has the version with the Eurobeat soundtrack, which I have bumping on this thing because I have a sound bar for the sound on this. So this is a very comfortable seat as well. It's awesome to sit in. Pedals are wicked cool. So I can play all flight games. I can play all my driving games here sitting down, and it's really just feels like you're at the arcade. Another big one here in my House of the Dead build, and this is part Retro Lizard. It's got Retro Lizard's brain in here. It's got his software for light guns, and he also gave me the gun for IR guns, which are phenomenal. They really are the best of the best. They beat out Sinden, and even.
So real quick, guys, I just want to, and this just like blows me away. Like the amount of just like modding that we've seen people do crazy insane things. Like, P-Dubs is in the chat now. Like he's done insane things like the pinballs, modding the 32-inch screens, like doing this, that, the other, everything. It's just like the possibilities is just absolutely endless. And I get it. You can have just a multi-cade, and I wanted to build an atmosphere, but that's like that super sprint. It just looks so cool because like it brings back the nostalgia of like playing on that cabinet. And it would be so damn cool to play on any of these machines. Like, look at all of those the play choice, all of these machines. Like, you can sit down in that comfy chair and play Sega Star Wars Trilogy. Like, that's insane. It's dope. It's awesome. Something that's really just really, really cool.
Even beat out Retro Shooter, but I will say that they are a little bit pricey. But anyway, I did have the House of Dead built. That came from, I believe, Game Room Solutions. I built a cabinet and added this in here. This has all the House of the Deads, all the Time Crisis. You have Techno Parrot games. If I click on a few of them right here, I can go through a few of them. Luigi's Mansion, Modern House of the Dead, House of the Dead 4, Far Cry. Doesn't have Terminator Salvation. That's one I'd love to get on here, but does have Tomb Raider, which is a lot of fun to play. It has Revolution X. You name it, it's on here. So these are great. These have feedback in the guns as well, and they are a blast. My big 4-player unit is, I believe, Custom Arcades. This is an X-Men, but it's a multi-cade. It is running a Pi 4 in it currently.
So this would be a good example right here of just like a big, just beefy multi-cade, like hard pass for me. It's just for me. Like this doesn't bring nostalgia. It's an arcade machine, but it's just like this big, 43-inch monitor, all these like it's not for me. Like it doesn't look like an arcade machine, like the front, all that stuff. That's just me personally. Like I can't do it at the end of the day. That's just me. Like that this doesn't bring nostalgia. Like it's got to be something at least that's themed, like the Super Sprint was like that's nostalgia, but then you can get a little bit bonus of extra games kind of thing.
Currently, but it's got a huge 42-inch TV in there, so I can just watch TV down here if I want to. It is X-Men skin. That's why I originally got rid of my Arcade1up X-Men, but I when I missed that, I brought it back anyway. But it has a 4-player panel, and because these just came out, I actually added the Retro Shooter MX-24 guns to this unit. I'm going to have them mounted in the front panel here from the control panel. And what I like about that is all I got to do then is just go to my home screen, switch over to my other HDMI.
It's running on Roku TV.
And I always try to not lose things when I add mods. So if I'm adding HDMI 3 here, and the Retro Shooter is ready to go, and then I got my guns, and these things are worth the price of admission, I will say. They are.
Okay, maybe this thing is pretty dope. Like, look at it playing N64 in here. Like, okay, at least I gotta get my hands on this to actually see. I could always reskin this. Like, get that X-Men garbage out of there. Like, I could maybe reskin this thing. Okay, I don't know. It's kind of hard to like be able to play all the games. Like, I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard sell. I'm telling you, like, perfect world. You get any home arcade company to come out with set product, and I could just, because half the fun is like we're collecting these too. It's collecting and building and spending time with your spouse, family, kids, whatever, friends, building these things and building that atmosphere. If you had a basement or something, like that's where it's at. But again, if you have limited room, then I totally agree with having something like that's just a multi-cade.
Absolutely awesome. The feedback is great. They're very accurate. I do want to add a little mini PC instead of having it run the Retro Shooter build, but it's just a really fun, having those two guns. That's a lot of fun to play some of those more modern and fast-paced shooters. Do have the Casino Cade. It fits in this little corner, and I don't mind it too much. It gets big play from some of the older folks that may come down here. So
that's right, guys. It gets It gets big play. The Casino Cade. I think that's so funny. It's just sitting in there. We go from all these legendary like cool arcades, and it's like boom, the Casino Cade. Dr. Z, you outdone yourself. That's so funny.
So say what you want. It is fun. It's chill, it's relaxed. If you want to just have a stress-free few minutes, I highly recommend the Casino Cade. This outrun is modded. I got rid of my original outrun, and I made a trade with somebody locally to bring this outrun in. It's got an updated Sega marquee. It's got the light-up buttons, and I did the pedal mod to it. You see the Sega there, too. It also has a riser booster from Buy Stuff Arcades. And if you go to the side panel, which I think is gorgeous, add the big Sega logo on there too. So this is a beautiful unit. I do have the Outrun Rad mod installed in this, so you can play a couple more games, but it's great. And here's my Star Wars with the Buy Stuff mod as well. It's got the riser booster, it's got the pedals, and has all the games included. So Buy Stuff, absolutely love you guys. And the Pong Pub table, do love this. I did actually add in a couple lights that are just battery powered, and of course not gonna work right now, but they are just, you press them and they light up and bring colors cascading down. Probably gotta change the batteries on those. I haven't used them in a while, but I do love this thing. You know, I can sit here and play Warlords for hours and hours and hours. So this is my first room in the basement. Going over to my second room, which is more Arcade1up. I do have my party cades, so the Defender and the Galaga. These two are honestly the best ones out there, and I had this tight space and I figured this makes perfect sense here. Actually hung them right from the stones, so they're out of the way, and I love these two. I'm never gonna get rid of those two. This is a Golden Tee 3D XL, and I did the 19-inch screen mod, so it is crisp and clear, and I absolutely love this. I actually loosened some of the bolts on the trackball.
For you guys that are just joining, we got a question here from Rexer saying, like, who is this, guys? This is Dr. Z. You guys have seen him in the chat. He's always been in the community. He sent, guys, you can always send your home arcades into the Cornercade. We'll always show them off. You just all you gotta do is email it to thecornercade@gmail.com, guys. So this is Dr. Z's insane madhouse of an arcade, and this is his 1863 arcade because his house was built in 1863. As he kind of goes into this video, just absolutely cool stuff here. I decided to let him do the talking because there's been a lot of modding and he can explain what's going on, and this guy is pretty dope. So we're just going to continue to listen.
And that makes it much more responsive, so I really do like this unit. I play it. It's another one of those chill games. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, no mods there, nothing special. So this is going to go a little faster now. Street Fighter, HS5, no mods there yet. My IRK Gold Double Dragon. Oh, I'm so happy I have this. Now, right now, I got about 100 games on it. I have Glenn's deck, and I have the Viper board coming. But I just love this unit. I really do. I can play all the games I want to play on it. I have quite a large selection. My kids actually love playing it. They get a lot of time on it. They love baseballs, all-stars. And I know I can play them different ways, but the controls are sound. I will put Glenn's deck in. I have, like I said, I will put the Viper board in. I do have it on pre-order. But that marquee and that look and the gold edition, it's such a beautiful cabinet. I do miss his company. I like some of their deep cuts, and I wish everybody has a chance to experience it if you've missed it. The Atari 50th, I love this cabinet. I've had many iterations. I sold my Centipede because I wanted that crisp BOE monitor. I did add that same 4-inch riser, $25 riser on Amazon, furniture riser.
And you guys said real quick, let me just pause this. Jason was saying Glenn's deck is a game changer, trackball spinners, all that time. I want to see Glenn's trackball in the Golden Tee Arcade1up Deluxe because that thing it like rattles around. I would love to see and be able to get my hands on that.
And that does a trick. It's tall enough now. It's just the way I want it. I love the way this thing looks. I know that's an issue in the community a little bit, but I have to say, it's a beautiful cabinet. If you haven't seen it in person, check it out. Too Fast and Furious, both of them linked up here between my dehumidifier. Both have the pedal mods. Again, highly recommend those. It's a game changer. So easy to do, especially on this unit. It does take a little bit of disassembly, but not much. It took me about a half hour to do each one, and I absolutely love them. I will do the marquees eventually, but that's they're not bothering me too much right now, but they need to go eventually. Big Buck Hunter, this one I've sold 3 different times. I've brought back 3 different times. This is the deluxe model. I had a huge screen mod one with a 32-inch screen in it. That was super fun but awkward. And I had the original one before that, but this one's staying. It's always a crowd pleaser. People love it. It's enjoyable. Time Crisis, no mods here. Probably my favorite game. Oh, I shouldn't say there is a mod. This is a 19-inch screen mod from Buy Stuff Arcades. So it's hard to tell, but 19 inches on this, big difference, especially with that precision you need in Time Crisis. So I love this cabinet. It was my favorites of all time. I had to get it, and there was no doubt about it. When I was ecstatic about it. Even though I have it on some of my other shooters, I needed to have it in this form factor because it means that much to me. T2, no mods yet. I'm hoping for the No Fate to get improved so I can put that on here, but It's a great cabinet, and I just love the way it looks. A couple of these are here just because of the way they look and the memories they bring back. Killer Instinct Pro. I'm one of the fools that bought it, I know, but oh my goodness, what a great cabinet top to bottom. The controls were fine for me. I'm a terrible player on this anyway. I love the marquee. I remember the days of walking into an arcade and hearing that Killer Instinct song bumping. So right now the volume is obviously off, but when it's on, this is one is going to be my heaviest hitter when it comes to sound, because it is an amazing cabinet. The operational coin doors, it's an absolute beauty.
That's one thing that I wish I had on my KI. So my KI, like something in the encoder board, something. And Vic Vicious, thank you for looking out, because that would be really dope. The speaker only the sound only plays out of the left side. It doesn't play out of, it's only one speaker, one crappy speaker to begin with. And I, I need to have that thing rocking. I would love to try to do some sort of sound system in there. Again, I'm not. I gotta watch videos. I tried to do some of that, but I want to like decase the speakers and put them like where they should be, not just throw the speakers into the cabinet and call it a day, because it doesn't sound good. It sounds like it's hollowing in the cabinet. So I would love to have RKI just booming. It would be really, really cool.
Dragon's Lair, same thing, beautiful cabinet. I did add the Buy Stuff Store mod. That's a 6-inch riser, and that brought it up to a perfect height. It looks massively huge next to Tron, which is also one of my favorite cabinets. It's a beautiful cabinet. I also added in the lit coin doors, and I got that from Retro 530. So those are great if you want to add something, because that's usually just a black front. Fantastic. Moving around, I got Simpsons. I did do some of the mods on it. I can play all those games. I can play Sunset Riders, Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Oh, this is what I've been begging for. I need this, Jason. I know you sent the link, but I need the Sunset Riders. I need the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Like, oh my god, I need that on our Simpsons cab.
I haven't done anything else. I do have a 2-player deck for this, but I think I'm trying to keep it because I want to keep all 4 of those Simpsons. And this is actually a big one. People come over too. So very cool. Again, I keep most of these. I haven't done any sort of riser changes yet, but I love this one, and I love with the extra games on it. It makes it really worthwhile. Pac-Man XL. I don't live near a Costco, so I got lucky and found this one on eBay, and I'm so thrilled. The 19-inch screen on this is absolutely beautiful. It's a perfect cabinet in my opinion. It's too bad they won't make more of these, but this is a gorgeous one. If you get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. Class 81 Deluxe, beautiful cabinet, no mods, don't need any mods. It's perfect the way it is. The elusive Burger Time, brought that in from, I actually bought it online. It's shipped on a pallet, and a gentleman shipped it across the country, and I just had to have the Burger Time. I love Burger Time. I actually really like.
Jeez, he got the Burger Time shipped on a pallet? That is some intense stuff right there. Rexer, yes, I do have a multi-cade. It is the MVSX, and I find new games in there every time I step in that thing. I was just playing Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that's cool. That's a cool beat 'em up. Vic Vicious says Tron and Dragon's Lair absolutely have to be re-released in Deluxe cabs. 100%, man. They need to re-release everything in Deluxe cab. Why not? You already own the titles. It's literally just re-releasing it. It won't cost you a cent, kind of thing. Let's see here. Let's go back.
And I'm one of those rare people that love Caveman Ninja, but just the layout and the beautiful, it's a really perfect cabinet. I know the 4-way should be there for the Burger Time, and I've thought about doing a mod for a button switcher. I may still do that, but this is a fun cabinet. Everybody loves Burger Time. Speaking of one everybody loves, Frogger. No mods here, but this is one of the ones with the light-up deck, and it came with the stool. I don't have any stools showing right now just to give myself room to navigate for this video. But Frogger is great. I actually am a big, huge Time Pilot fan. I can play Time Pilot any time of the day. Frogger I love too. It's a classic, but and I know the music's not the same, and I know the artwork's not the same, but I'm glad I have this one. Space Invaders. I actually have modded the daylights out of this. I've given it a lit marquee. And what you can't see is I did the volume mod, I believe also from Retro 530, where it no longer has that piercing sound. I actually control how piercing and how high the 3 levels of volume are in this one. And I did a riser graphic mod on it as well. But I love Space Invaders. I know it's only 2 games, but I think if you have an arcade, you gotta have it. Blitz. Still, I have the real Blitz, and I love this for just the playability online. I've always been a Blitz fan. I did do the 99 Lives arcade 2-player mod. Very, very easy. Highly recommend it because if you saw my real one, it looks like this. So beautiful.
Yeah, 100%, man. 99 Lives Arcade. Go check them out. The guys over there are awesome. 100%.
Need to do the marquee eventually, but that's down the line. Shack Jam, I know. I did the 19 screen mod on it. But everything else is perfect. I like Shaquille O'Neal. I was a Jordan fan growing up, but I also, in the 90s, I was a big fan of Shaquille O'Neal too, and I'm okay with it. It's a callback to my childhood, and this is a great cab sports.
All right, we got a quick question here. Brian says, what is your opinion on the Atari Legacy Centipede Edition? I'm thinking about buying it, but for me, it costs $847 shipping and taxes. Good God almighty, Brian, that stinks. I think the cabinet is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I think that Arcade1up did actually a really good job on that. I think it would look even better with light up coin doors if you want to do that. The screen on it, it's it's bad, like from a contrast perspective. So it's gonna be like a lot brighter. I wish you could adjust that monitor to dim the brightness down. It's just washed out a little bit, but I think if you're looking at it fine, and if you actually pull up a chair and sit down in front of it, it's actually not that bad at all. I still have mine, and I wouldn't tell you because I bought it and I still have it. So it's made its way in the cornercade and stayed here. So that's pricey though. I mean, I didn't get mine for $847. But man, if you really like those Crystal Castles, Centipede, Millipede, Asteroids, like if you like those Atari banger classics of the 14 games, I think it would be worth it. If you want to put it in your home arcade, I don't know if they're going to re-release it in a deluxe. I don't. But we'll see. Yeah, that's rough, man. The 24% tax gets it here, man. Okay. Rexer says, laughing my ass off. He asked Cornercade what he thought, and the first words was gorgeous. Well, the Atari Centipede art is gorgeous, and the marquee, they knocked it out of the park. I love how the black is still on there, the riser matches. I mean, can you imagine like Arcade1up doing a deluxe version of this? Look really cool. I mean, get the monitor right. Had that inline riser type look, and you light up the coin doors, and I think you got yourself another winner for sure. Rexer, we're throwing out challenges. You told me specifically in one of your videos that you threw in that challenge that I shouldn't buy any more Arcade1ups, and that, or I should buy them but not do content on them. Well, the whole point, my guy, is to kind of do that is, you get my take on it. I don't want to call myself a professional, but I've only built like 60 Arcade1ups. I know this company more than Cyrus does. So that's why we do it. We buy the calves and we have fun with them. If we sell them, if we don't like them, if we bring in you guys content, so you guys in the community can come to somebody that's trusted. I wouldn't tell you guys to buy something that was stinky at the end of the day. So, all right, let's see. Lacey says, I'm actually contemplating building an NBA Superstars replica with the NBA Jam Fire Edition. That'd be dope. A lot of dope. See, it's all about modding now. Like, this is what it's led to, because Arcade1up is just not doing anything, and a lot of home arcade companies aren't doing anything. Brian says, I really love the control deck, the side art, and the games. And Brian, if you love it, go all in, man, and get that. Like, you only live once. Honestly, like, enjoy the stuff that you absolutely love at the end of the day. If you love real arcades, get those. If you love retro shooters, get those. If you love modded big PC TCL 43-inch TV arcades, get it. Like, have fun, man. Like, this is what the hobby is about. It's about having fun, dude. Like, every time I turn this cornercade on, my kids enjoy it. So I don't give a hell what anybody says. Honestly, if my kids enjoy it, then I'm on one knee and I'm a dad and I'm gonna enjoy it with them, like 100%. Goofy Foot says, I think Mrs. Corny built 60 of them. I mean, guys, you already know she's the heart of this channel. She's the heart and the backbone of this channel. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you guys so much for supporting and commenting. I love the chat flowing in. I think P-Dubs kind of agrees with that a little bit here for sure. It's okay, guys. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to pick my own weight up here, but let's keep going. We're almost done with Dr. Z's arcade tour here.
Sports ones lined up right next to each other. Mortal Kombat, gotta have it. Mortal Kombat 2 is beautiful. I've bought every Mortal Kombat they've ever had. This is the definitive one for sure. No mods done there. And another Star Wars, this one is Star Wars Arcade. This one actually has the B Kong Starcade 2.0, and
Oh,
that's Glenn's GRS yoke right there.
beautiful.
And I did some artwork mods, and I actually modded the side artwork to be Star Wars Trilogy. And this plays Battle Pod, this plays a ton of racers. I think earlier today I was playing
The only thing I will say is you got to have like the joystick. Like you can play with that, but you got to have the joystick, man.
blasters and crime scene investigation. It's got shooters, it's got pinball on it. Just a really nice build. I know B doesn't do these anymore, but I was able to get his software and do the mod myself and add the buttons. And this actually panel was from 99 Lives Arcade as well. So I'm really happy to have this in here. I know I have the other Star Wars from Buy Stuff Arcades, but they're very different. That one is left more stock looking, and this one is more a mixture of a bunch of different things. It's also running a PC inside, obviously. Now, I have couple other things that I'm not showing a video, but the reality, I have a Donkey Kong full size up in my living space. It's actually got a 60-1 in it, but it's fantastic. And I do have an At Games Legends Ultimate that's modded with a retro shooter in it, and it also has, I have the MVSX as well in a spillover room. But, you know, this is a great space for me. It's a safe space for me. Like a lot of us, we collect these things because we have memories about them. And for me personally, I remember thinking back to 2018, my father passed away. And, you know, one thing he always did with me is took me to the arcades on Saturday. So part of me having this is a kind of a memory of that. And, you know, I think that, you know, we all collect for different reasons. We all enjoy these things for different reasons, but they're all good reasons. So game on and have fun.
Well said, Dr. Z. Thank you so much, Dr. Z and Big B, for showing us your home arcades, dude. Super, super cool stuff. What's Chris have to say here? It says most real cabs are the beat the F up, too heavy, too expensive, CRTs, dicey in them as well. Arcades are great, guys, no matter how you slice it. Yeah, Damian Williams, this guy's got 10% of Galloping Ghosts in his basement. That's insane. 100%. And Jason, yes, nice job. Dr. Z, I'm sure he was in the chat, watch a replay kind of thing. Thank you so much for sending that to me. Super, super cool stuff. Lace says, even if they are one-ups, love seeing what people are doing with their space. Yeah, it's cool to make a game room. Like, who would have thought that? Even looking behind me, I mean, like, who would have thought you'd have something cool like this? Like, it's we're used to playing VR, PS5, whatever that thing is. Like, yeah, the consoles are cool, but yeah, it's on a TV and it's done. This is an atmosphere that you're building. This is an absolute atmosphere where people stop and say, "Whoa, like what is that?" It's retro. Retro's cool. Retro's never gonna die. You don't play here. Here's a good example. Like I used to play COD all the time, right? You don't play Call of Duty Black Ops. The servers are down for that. It's done. You're just on to the next Modern Warfare Call of Duty game. But here you get to play. I get to play X-Men if I want to. I get to play any of these games that I want to. That's what's cool, man. Damien says, that's how you do an arcade room tour. Take notes. Oh, stop it. Stop. I do my tours good. I show you everything. But yeah, Dr. Z, just phenomenal. And you're getting praise from the community. Absolutely awesome there for sure. Devastator Omega is here. Love saying that name. My entire home is a game room. Benefits of living by myself. Yeah, that always looks good, guys. All right. Does anybody else have anything they want to ask, say, or do before we sign out of here and say goodnight to everybody? Robert Brown, thank you. Yep, very nice. Well said, guys. Yeah, it's a really cool room. I thought I'd show that on here, and then I watched a little bit because I wanted to see a little bit of it. But he does a great job just explaining everything, going through, and just it's awesome. Like I said, he had in the beginning said he wanted to add some arcade carpet that would just set it off. I do like the rustic brick because it's like it's an 1860 3 house or whatever. Like how he shows it off really looks cool. So some fun stuff there for sure. But yeah, guys, I mean. I was hoping Ezekiel was gonna come by, maybe something like held him up or something, but I was hoping he would come by to kind of shoot some insight on this WrestleMania that we're trying to do. But we also have something else planned, guys, and I might make a kind of sneak video on that or something, but like I did with the WrestleMania. But he's mocking up a potential for and I reinvigorated this guy because he kind of used to have one ups. Now he went to real arcades, the big full size guys, and then he's back kind of modding one ups a little bit. He wants to do a Sega Star Wars trilogy, but it would be a custom build, and I told him I would pass out if that actually came to fruition. And we might have a surprise for the community as well. Again, I'm just going to say might. I don't want to promise or guarantee anything, but guys, you got to stay tuned to this channel. You got to like, comment, and subscribe every time you're in the CasinoCade's room here, because this is where the party starts. And guys, we can have some big, big things popping because these other home arcade companies aren't doing it. So we got to do it ourselves, man. We got to take the reins and come back. Vic Vicious says, so what if any new cabs will we see one up release this year, guys? I don't know. You know, we thought we kind of knew. I think Arcade1up thought they kind of knew, and the retailer said, "Nah, we're good. Chill. Our warehouse is full of these things. Let's try to drain and deplete before Q4. We'll see." Fred Burner, if you thought, let me see here. Let me just see. Let me pause the show just real quick. Let me just bring this up and let me see if I even have this, because if I do, I'm sure he wouldn't mind me sharing a little insight. Okay, not so bad. Let's do this, that, and the other. Give me just a second, team, because I'm going to share this with all of you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. So let me head over to my computer real quick. You guys want to? Yeah, we're always cooking, Damien. We're always cooking around here. Just watch this, dude. Me and Ezekiel, it's what a mensch, dude. I cannot say enough nice things about this guy. So let's go over here. I'm gonna pull up my email, guys, just to show you. This is what we've got cooking, good looking. Just wait. Oh, when I saw this, I was like, oh, hold up, hey. So let's share the screen here, and I'm gonna bring you guys to this beautiful. See if we do this. What happens there? No, go like this, that, and the other. Doesn't really matter. So let me zoom in, guys. So this is the prototype. Guys, it's the prototype. This is like, look at this thing. I'm cheesing from head to toe. Anything is possible. We got Lacey here doing a Guitar Hero. Yes, anything is possible. Yeah. If you smell what the CasinoCade is cooking, like that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So this is very, very like, we're gonna see what happens, man. Like this could be something just unreal and unmatched by. And I mean, Ezekiel, for you guys who don't know Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, like he does this shit right. He's anal attentive. He does this shit right down to the details. I mean, this is a custom build. We're building this, and we're gonna make it as a one-up. Like, so this is gonna be dope. So let's just see what happens. Yeah, Damian Williams just fell out of his chair here. Vic Vicious says, "My number one dream cab is Afterburner. Will someone please release 3/4 scale or Deluxe XL, please? We shall see." Yeah, I got the blueprints, and like I said, guys. I'm so excited. I don't want to say anything, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me not to. But he was saying he wants to make 2. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. Well, let's see what happens with Wrestlemania, and then let's see how we progress down the road, because this could be some really cool stuff. Whew. Just want to preference that, everybody, real quick. Okay. So Rob says my bedroom's in my arcade now. I fit several one-up cabinets in it, 100%. Yeah, it's a beautiful cabinet. Everything's beautiful in here. Come on now. Stop it. I mean, how is it not beautiful? What do you want? This ugly cabinet. This ugly piece of art. Yeah, Fred Burner. Okay, you might not have to send any money. We'll just I can't keep it in. Ezekiel, where are you, man? Let me shoot him a text. Okay, he's probably half asleep. Let's see. Yeah, because I don't know what he wants to divulge, so I don't want to be that guy that's, okay, let's see. Damian Williams says, "Don't get too excited and wake up the kids. Don't spill the beans." Yeah, 100%. Did that. Tend to do that sometimes. Devastator Omega says, "How's your woodworking skills, Builder Crafts?" I can't. There's no way. I was getting nervous, maybe just putting the sidearm on, which I saw. Shout out to Galaga guy. He put out a video recently. He was putting some sidearm on his Shredder's cab, and I'm like, his Shredder's Revenge cab, and I was like, okay, that I can do that. But Ezekiel's like, hey, I got you. Don't worry. Like, I'm gonna do stuff here. So I want to. We'll see how we do this. Maybe we do individual videos, or maybe we just make one video at the end, and I can cut what he has recorded, and maybe we'll do that, and then possibly do a live build. I don't know. We'll see how this plays out at the end of the day. Because actually, Ezekiel lives close to me. He's like only like I want to say like not even an hour away from me, so we could just he can come over to the cornercade, and then we could just drop it off or something. We'll see what happens. So something's gonna happen. This is gonna be some big time stuff, and I'm super excited. Like you thought I was excited about the Casino Cade for 250. Oh, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. This is gonna be going down, dude. We got 69 people in here, guys. You know the goal. We want to see 69 likes on this video, guys. If you don't have anything for me, let me know. Let me know. Vic Vicious. Vic Vicious says I always liked the original Star Wars cab design better than the trilogy. Just add the joystick and the original and the pie. Wow. Oh wow, that would be yes. I dude, it's one of my favorite games. That would be really, really cool. Yeah, like it up, guys. It helps support the channel. And guys, if you want to be part of the conversation, leave a comment down below to this video and all the videos. We've been putting out a couple of videos. If you haven't seen the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe Wrestlemania video, go watch it. I think it was pretty funny. It was cool stuff that we did at the end of the video there. Guys, yeah, I mean that pretty much wraps it up. I gotta go get some pizza rolls, man. I'm starving. I gotta be up early for the zoo. We're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. And I'll probably put somewhat of a home arcade tour out. We'll see. Maybe I just enjoy the cornercade tomorrow. We'll see what happens. This life, you know what I'm saying? But guys, you know the drill. Give this video a like on your way out. And as always, this is Danny from the cornercade, guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Guys, what are you still doing here? The show's over. We cut the lights. Come on now. Silly talk. What are you guys gonna go do? I gotta go eat pizza rolls. What are you guys doing? No, Calvin Wong. Mrs. Cornercade's not gonna do it. Well, she does, I guess. Maybe you're right. Yeah, have a killer weekend. Have a killer weekend, guys. Like, just be you, be happy, love the ones you with, kind of thing. Ayo, after show. You guys want to see how I close on the cornercade? That'd be kind of cool. Here, let me go show you. Let me go show you real quick how this is done. Okay, so you don't have to, but I just manually shut down the Fast and Furious. So there's just a tip right there. And then we go do the same for X-Men. Yeah, we should get like an end of credits roll, 100%, man. Yeah, the after show is live in the building. I'm glad I can entertain you guys. I love you guys. You guys supported me since day one. Really appreciate it. This is me giving back to you guys. It's me giving back to you guys. So then we head over to the smartphone here. We control everything on an app. You got to have these things on smart plugs, guys. Let me show you how this works. So Arcade1, row 1, out. So row 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. We got 5 rows in here. All right, let's see. If I do Arcade 4, that would be the MVSX. Okay, that goes bye-bye. Now, the last one, guys, is going to be the lights. Now we're here. Yeah, now we're here. Arcade Bros for life, dude. Fred Burner supporting. Did you get your 7 risers, Bill? He ordered 7 inline risers from G.I. Joel. Unreal. Oh boy, here comes the under. Yeah, I wish I could upload the sound effect. That would be dope. Oh yeah, that would be kind of funny, Jason, if I could do that. If you do the let's go and it turns on the arcade, I guess I could do that. I have to have an Alexa though. I wonder if I could do something because this is the after show, so we're gonna have some fun here. Let's see. I wonder if I kept it or deleted it. Let's take a look here. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. That's the one thing. I should have saved this. Okay, here, I'll send this one. I made 2 videos for this, guys. So we'll see how this works here. Let me see if I can find this now. I don't know if I'll be able to. I mean, it's 7 seconds, so it should work. And I'll end it on that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Just hang on with you. I gotta make something to eat, man. I'm starving, guys. Starving Marvin. Come on, 7 seconds. Like what? There we go. All right, let's see if we can bring this up. Well, behind the scenes action. I don't know. I gotta upload it. I don't know if I can do that while this is going. While the stream is alive. Let's take a look, guys. Yeah, that's the one. Well, that's okay. That's not okay. This might actually work. Okay. Wow. Oh, it worked. Wow, that's insane. Okay. Here, we'll play the first set for you guys. Okay. This is the video you've already seen, but I think it's cool because I'm gonna delete it out of restream because we're never gonna use it again. So let's just watch this real quick. Like, how cool is it when that X-Men symbol is on there? Oh man, it's so dope. I love it. Okay, we're gonna end it on this, guys. I'm gonna bring me down. I wish you all a happy weekend, guys. Do your thing. Love the ones you're with. Pizza rolls got to get in the oven. I'm gonna end it on this, guys. Get hyped for Wrestlemania Deluxe. That's all I gotta say. Let me bring this down, and I'll play this video, guys. On an end note, we will see you guys in the next one.